Okay. Turn off the AC. Off. There we go. I think everything is good. Hopefully the music's not too loud, or if you can even hear it. Yeah, now I got it. Oh well. That's right. I needed to make the shovel to see about if I can get rid of the mod blocks that I downloaded. Yeah, now I got it turned too much, so now stupid thing always. Yeah. Hold on a second. Alright, try that for a little bit. Feel like breaking my wrist just to trying to look at this. Hey, what's up, Stone Brick? Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, you were saying that I can disable the warning from that warning. I got confused. I was thinking that was the something else. True. There is that too. That's right. I want to. Okay, so shovel. So yeah, hopefully music and everything's not too loud, or well, now it's not even playing. I'm sure it'll restart. Yeah, shovel. Was probably 4 wood and 1. I didn't get the copper one yet, did I? That's right, unless that was, you said there was no copper one, I forget. No, there it is. Yeah, 1 copper. So I'll get the wood. And 1 copper. So yeah. So how you guys doing? How you been? Well, yeah, he's right about with it not being I don't know if it's a VR thing or something, or a Windows thing. Yeah, some things it seems like with VR that's it does happen. It seems if it's not focused. Or if it's just because VR is high performance. But yeah, I mean, it is a thing where, yeah, if you're not doing VR, yeah, it doesn't matter. But okay, so it's a Windows thing. But, keep doing that. There we go. Aw. Come on. There we go. And put that, get rid of the stick probably. Let's see if this works. Yep. That's right. Slow, easy hits is what I remember. Perfect. Bit dark. Don't remember being this dark. Maybe it was always this dark. I forget. I mean, it's nighttime, so. Ah, no, there we go. Moon's coming up. Now I can see. Just a transition, I suppose. See, maybe these things, I don't know, could be just me, but maybe these things should have to go further. I don't know what the respawn or the spawn rate of these things are, because they just seem to pop up, I guess, unless people like that. Alright. So the shovel did work on that. Now what did I wanted to do? Came in with a plan and forgot the plan. So yeah, I do have the latest beta. What is it? 41.15 or something like that. I did see some of the talk on Discord that you're talking about. I do like that idea with, you know, about the mobs. Definitely zombies are, I would say, overused. So I do like your idea of just going with, like, you know, orgs and animals and stuff or whatever. So that's cool. You know, can't wait for that. But definitely glad. Did you fix the rabbits? I did not see that in the update for fixes. Nope. Nope. Still can't pick up the rabbit. Huh. Weird. Works in editor, but not in the package release. Interesting. Okay, that's right. I needed to make a. Was my area 0, 0? I gotta remember what my point was. But that's right. I need to remake my furnace thing. Man, this sucks. I always get lost so easily. Shoot. Oh wait, yeah, big mountain, duh. So it should be over here. That's right, it came up from there, got a couple of the thingies, whatever it's called, recipes. But no, I still lost my little cave. Huh, a cauldron? Interesting. Can't believe I lost my spot. There it is. Right? No. I'm gonna have to build something just up very tall, a flag, like a point that I can look at to remind me where I was at. Talk about buckets. Buckets! Yeah, see, these things just keep popping up. You gotta change it so that I've gotta go hunt for them. Yeah. Hunt. Painting. I really cannot believe I lost my cave with all the crystals. Ooh. Sun rays. No. Wasn't there. No, I didn't go this far. I thought I was right by it. Oh well. This looks like maybe a good area to start building something. And look for my crystals. Hopefully I'll just come across. But yeah, nice open, nice view of the mountain. Perfect. Maybe that's the crystals. Oh, there's some crystals. Good enough. Even though it seems like I got swapped. Okay, right up here. Get some wood. No, I have wood. Cauldron. Right? Is that what that was? Not sure what it's used for. Firkin? Is that what it is in German? We call it a barrel. Is a firkin a barrel? They were rare before. It's better to be able to find them all in the reasonable travel distance. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I understand the travel, but it seems like, yeah, they're just like, I could just stand here, and it seems like they're just spawning, which is weird. I would have thought that, they would have kept going, like, that you would have to travel in a short distance, but it's like I just came from like one side, and then I can go back there, and it seems like it's back again or something. I still prefer to pull trigger to make the I still want to know what people are using the blow function for. I mean, I understand it blows, like I can chop down a tree. Okay, thank you for that. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I know sometimes that it was like OBS just like stopped working. I sometimes get that. Sometimes I think it's because what, it just hit 9:20 here p.m. Sometimes, like, I know Twitch does that, like, where since I'm not like partnered or whatever, I'm just an affiliate, and I know sometimes when a lot of the partners get on, it seems like sometimes that does that when they transition, like they cut you off of the encoder type stuff. Even though it didn't look like my stream had the the option to change your quality on your end, the client side. But I think that might have been it. But yeah, definitely thank you for letting me know it was down. Okay. So yeah, if you're still here, and it probably cut off as I was speaking of saying that, is this here. I want to make sure stream's still, yeah, still working. Is there's a way to implement? At least I think it would be nice if like a pause button and a resume, and then like when it's paused, also like rotate it yourself left and right, maybe even up and down. Maybe it won't need the up and down, but yeah, I don't know. Either way, it would be nice if it could you could pause it. Okay, let's get need 87 and 4. Let's just get a whole bunch of stuff out of here. Oh, true. I mean, yeah, the other ones does make sense. But if you are going to continue, like if there's going to be some more, like a lot more bigger recipes, yeah, it would probably be nice. But yeah. Okay, that should be good for now. No, we'll put the copper on last. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 across. I thought it was 5. Oh no, it's 5 going up. Okay. Look a little red in the sun, which is weird. Oh, that's right. I should see if I can do that thing that I did before on breaking it. Which was yeah, I had this in my hand, and then I grabbed something like yeah, I think I just did it. Yep. So I can reproduce it. So I actually gathered 2 in my hand at the same time by doing that. And then that's, oh, this time it actually placed, where last time I couldn't. Yep, except for it didn't break this time. Huh. So yeah, so it's just by yeah, doing that, grab the block. Of course, I guess that one didn't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. So yeah, as long as it reaches into your hand. Now I can't. At least I got it on the first try, but at least you saw what I did last time. And yeah, and the accuracy of it. Like bringing your hand back up and hitting the same spot where it's going to. But I think before, what was weird before this update, because I see now it's actually going that way. Before, I was just seeing another type of glitch when I first played this in the 40, the regular release, was when I did this, it looked like the blocks kept like being a magnet to my hand, like it. So it's like I didn't actually have to, if I moved my hand, the block actually went to it. I kept falling, but now I see it's going to where my hand was located when I called it. I don't know if that makes any sense. And that's where, like before, it was really easy to get in my hand when I broke it last time. Okay, do this. I still don't get the points like this. It's saying it's a thing, but it's if I put it in the bucket, it doesn't turn into anything, and I actually don't know what happens. Okay. But at least that bug of holding onto it and grabbing another block, at least it doesn't like cause like a, you know, duplication or anything. So, like an exploit, I guess that would be called. I'll go quicker this way. That's right, 2 and so like that, and then we do 2 in the back, and then I think it was like this. I think the top was all filled. Yes. Grass. That ain't gonna work. And then, uh-oh. Stay. And then it's 1, 2, 3 up from the back. Wallstone. Oh, wallstone? Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay. Bitrate, woo. Something wrong with the bitrate? Nah. Yeah, it's actually up to 5,000. You're right though, it's only uploading at like... Why isn't it not giving me a steady... Just doing a... Yeah, okay. When there's fast movement, it goes up to 4,000. For some reason it keeps... It's set for CB. Is this still set for CBR? It should be doing a constant, but it's not. It's doing an automatic. Where it changes. Yeah, CBR. Should be constant bitrate, but it's not staying constant. Weird. Yeah, if it would stay constant, it probably would stop. True. I think it should be doing lossless, but yeah, I'm not really sure why it's not staying when I have it set for CVR. Like I do see as soon as I if I do like some turning my head back and forth and then look up there. The upload. Not unless there's something going on with Twitch at the moment. Which encoder settings are you using in your streaming PC? Yeah, just if you mean by that, just the NV, you know, the NVIDIA one. And I can't see NVECH or something like that, but whatever the NVIDIA one is. Profile high, preset, quality. I could try max quality. Apply. Uh-oh. It's going red. Let's try. Alright, 1 second. I gotta lift my headset up so I can see easier. Think I'm getting somewhere. As long as it's not. Okay. Maybe. Which NVIDIA GPU does the stream PC have? It has also a 1080 Ti card in it. I had a similar problem a year ago. Maybe your capture codex is at its maximum. My GPU couldn't handle Half-Life and memory at the same time. If you have a dedicated PC for it, you should. I do not use. Really? Huh. Alright. Of course, right now, I don't know why. There might be. Because I did just have a storm come through. I'm actually thinking it might be the internet. Alright, let me try changing it off of the NVIDIA thing really quick. Probably gonna have to restart the stream though. So let's try that. Let's try doing yeah, I have to stop the stream. Alright, quick restart. Testing, testing. Alright. Alright, getting a constant 5,000 now. Wipe off some sweat really quick. Yeah, I was using the NVIDIA thing. So you're saying on the dual PC you shouldn't use the NVIDIA one and just use the X280 whatever it was called, which that's what I just switched to. So I think it's live again now and seems to be, yes, holding at 5,000 kilobyte upload now. So let's see, let's do a quick spin around. Hopefully. Alright, so hopefully that works. Sorry for the background noise though, I did have to turn on my AC, getting a little hot in here. So there will be a little bit of the extra noise for a little bit. And let's give that a try. Get back in here. If you have a good CPU in your streaming PC, you can use. I mean, yeah, it's. I forget what CPU I have in that one. It is like at least the 6-core. It's kind of. It's old, but yeah, obviously as you can see, it's holding up. And that's correct. I mean, yeah, I do know like when I run it, I'm actually doing like a preset of very fast, I think, like 3 settings in, and I think my CPU runs at like 70-something%. So yeah, if I was playing a game, yeah. What's RTX voice? Never heard of RTX voice. And yeah, that's what the but see what I'm actually doing is Okay, I'm gonna have to research that because I'm actually using voice banana meter or whatever it's called, voice meter. So actually the audio is coming off from the main PC, and then the capture card's just capturing all desktop audio from the main computer. So that's how I have it set up right now. So really, yeah, it would be my gaming PC that I'm on right now that I would need to probably run the RTX voice on if that's possible. But yeah, I'm having a bunch of weird workarounds. But hopefully, yeah. Well, glad you were here to. I wonder why it was working okay the other day. I mean, I know you said there was that little bit before that it wasn't. There was some artifacting the last stream. But I'm surprised it was really bad today. Weird. Okay, and now we do the side thing, which was in the middle or far back? Middle. Okay, now I can kind of see where maybe the blower might come in handy to get all my pieces back into one area or something. Yeah, come on. Hello, there we go. Alright, dear. Get out of here. I just recommend to add some noise suppression on OBS then. Yeah. Well, also a better microphone too. That has that maybe has like noise cancellation. But yeah, I don't think it's just a Steel series or whatever. So yeah, doesn't have probably the very good noise cancellation. I mean, that's what I really want to get is a better wireless microphone for the VR. Okay. Oh, whoops! I wanted to turn off quiet it down. There we go. It's off. but OBS noise suppression is a lot better. So okay, so then probably another plugin, unless it's built in there. I'll have to look into that one. Because yeah, it would be nice to have the AC on. Thank you so much for giving me that info. And about the RTX, I'll look into that if it is possible to even do that as well, or something like that. I guess just the copper, I think. I think I already got the copper. Oh well. Ah. Down here. I think I'm missing something. Oh. Did I not finish the back? No, I didn't. And the sides. I think the sides need... If I can get these blocks... Whoops, can't switch hands. Uh-oh, breaking it, breaking it! Everything's falling apart. Yeah, that whole side needs to be filled. There we go. Now in the bucket. I need to put the crystal in. Okay. But yeah, definitely check it out. Yeah, I don't have a crystal in there. Whoops. Oh, that's right. I think I saw something about this got easier to put in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Take it out is the problem. Alright. I mean, I understand now. So you gotta have your hand just before touching the bucket. Okay. Into the bucket. Which now I probably also don't have to have my, I wonder if I should still have it set for a 5,000 bit rate though. Probably. Problem is, I don't know what type of internet people have most of the time, like nowadays. I mean, hell, if it was up to me, I'd be running it at, like 20,000 or something like that. Since I have I can upload at 50,000. But unfortunately, Twitch and all that stuff, I mean, I think you have to be partner to be able to do that. Huh. Okay, so I did get the quality options this time on Twitch. The angle of your bucket looks a bit strange. When I'm sucking stuff up like this, or well, become red. I forgot. Nighttime. Let's place my thingy down. What's it called? Smeltery? Furnace. That would be under here. Empty? No? That's tools. There it is. Okay, my hand was too far. Where do I want it? How about up here? Actually, I want to get rid of that grass first. Is there a better way of getting rid of the grass? Like, does the shovel work? No. So, gotta pick it up by hand. Oh well, I need grass anyways for the oh no, it's gonna do that again. Nope, there it goes. Left hand worked. Oh, okay, you grab it from the top, not from the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, you mean, yeah. So that's what I was telling them before. I was telling Stonebrick like that about that I prefer. I have a habit of bending my wrist forward just naturally. I guess that's just how I feel. How I would pick something up in real life, I guess, rather than sideways. But unfortunately, I'm using the index controller, so tipping forward, that's as far as it goes forward. So, I don't know. Just the way I do it. But yes, I need to get in the habit of moving my hand sideways. Why is my right hand not... Come on. I don't get that. Left hand worked. Why is my right hand not grabbing? There's some kind of glitch. I had that the other day too. Is it something like with... Now I can't even get into my tools. Oh, that's right. I gotta keep my hand shut. Now can I grab? Nope. Come on. Yeah, left hand doesn't work. Left hand works. Right hand doesn't. Oh no, that's alright. Yeah, right hand not working. I can't pick up grass anymore with the right hand. Any ideas? Besides just using the left hand? Yeah, I actually had. Yeah, I also had that bug when I was on the beta 2 betas ago, because you did a double update, so that would have been 4113. I had that bug, but then it seemed like when I went further away. No, the only difference was is on the other one, I was able to travel further away from a spot, and then it worked again, but not doing it this time. Probably have to. Let me try just going back to main menu and reloading. Oh, so that worked after. Okay, let me try picking up a block. Do I have to pick it up or launch it? Yep. Thank you. So it seems to be maybe kind of like that bug that I had, where I showed you where I was able to put a block on and have one go to my hand at the same time, and then that, the last stream I did, and it wasn't working. So until I placed something down, another block. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get that furnace down, which is there it is. Alright, and the mold container, which was... Oh, and I just put all those blocks away. Shoot. 5 and 3. And let me thank you, thank you guys again for helping out with the stream of, with the settings and everything, of getting it back up and looking better. I hope it still is looking better. That all the artifacts are gone. I hope. Come on, there we go. Ah, couldn't see with the sun. Oh, that's right, I forgot about charging. Should also maybe charge this one. How do you take this one out of your hand? Or I forget how I put that one in my hand. There we go. Charge. Alright, cool, thanks. But you're saying, though, like for a dual PC, though, if I had the 2000 series, it'd probably still be better still just doing a CPU rather than the NVIDIA, probably, right? Oh, yeah. It works now. See, it works. So that did fix it. You know, what you said earlier about placing a block down. So that did work. You can't stack these, can you? Nope. One at a time. Oh. Hit the cat. Not sure what the ratio is that you need. But easier just to do it this way. Probably too much as usual. Get some. Actually, before I start the fire. Oh no, that's right. I gotta use the spark thingy, so I can load this up. Hopefully that's enough. Mold. Place that. And how much iron do I have anyways? Oh, I got plenty. Plenty. Okay. A little delay on placing. Alright. Alright, that's good to go. Yeah, poor kitty. Yeah, I was crouching down and it thought I was going to pet it. Apparently. Okay, make sure I'm not going to hit anything. Alright. Oh, just one hit. Alright. Question. Why does that make a wood sound with opening and closing? Isn't that metal? You know, it sounds like a drawbridge door. I would have thought this was made out of metal. Maybe it is wood. For me, it's easier to light up the grass outside the furnace and put... Ah, I got you. Rather than actually doing this, going inside. I suppose, maybe... Oh, I didn't realize the smoke from last time either. Sweet. But maybe when if you add in a health thing in the future for the hostiles, maybe that might do cause damage. Unless maybe make it so that you can't go. I don't know. I guess you can't make it so you don't go through it. Actually, do you have like? Can I go through a tree? Yeah, I can go through a tree. Okay. It's supposed to be metal. Maybe the sound isn't perfect. You're the first one to know it. Oh, trust me, I'm I definitely out for detail. I very detail, whatever you want to call it. I forget can't think of the phrase. And definitely with sound, when I hear one little, so I understand when when you're saying like the AC unit, that would really be bugging me as well. OCD, in a way, I'm OCD with things of So it's like, yeah, if I was like watching my stream myself and heard all that, the AC unit, oh yeah, that would definitely turn me away. So yeah, definitely something that I try and work on when I do notice it or I see it myself. It's like, yeah, but yeah, it just had me confused for a second if that was actually wood. I didn't think wood would. I would have figured wood would catch on fire. Man, that is awesome. Sweet. And then I'm gonna have to build a place. Oh, I probably should pick those up. Assume it probably full charge. Yeah, full charge. Heat is only 85, so that means I probably need to put in. I need to put in more wood, I'm guessing. But maybe it's still gonna melt. Whatever. More wood. Hitting desk. Step back some. And yeah, I know you said that doesn't help it anyways. I was just seeing if it if lowering that lowered the sound or not. Just seeing. Yeah, you're right. I think it does sound. Yeah, I did. Okay, I was just you remind me of the chest that I saw at the beginning of the add items 19. How did I lose one metal? What the? Your furnace ripped me off. I got ripped. I got gypped. Oh, whoops, did it wrong. Gypped. I had 20. Oh, you can put it back in the suitcase. Aha! Thank you. I was wondering. I guess I should have asked. Oh boy, now I'm losing heat. I failed on this. What the? There we go. Get back up there. I failed miserably. Failed on the furnace. Started losing, didn't have enough wood, and I got ripped off. It said 20 when I started this fire, and then it went down to 19. I didn't realize it was 19, so that's why then my wood started cooling down. I had to add one more, and okay, so now it's good. No, it's still got to get to 100%, but it ripped me off. This actually cost me 21 iron. I don't know what happened to my 1 iron. I wonder if one fell down into the fire pit, if it went through somehow. Maybe I accidentally used my hand and did the whatever you want to call it. Hey, I know that song. That's the That one game. This music that's playing right now, if you guys hear it, it's from that space game. No Man's Sky. Something like that. When you get a achievement or something, something like that. Milestone, that was what it was called. Every time you got a milestone, it played that little bit of a chime. Well, there's no man in CyubeVR Sky either. Come on, melt. Almost there. Ooh. That looks black, unless that's just because it's nighttime. I don't know if the color means anything. Maybe because it's nighttime. Alright, 100%. Here we go. Yeah. Now I need this to cool down so I can see if my melting 5%. See? Now there's one more item in here. Weird. Don't know what happened. And I'm probably never going to be able to get that back because it's melted right there. Oh, I can't. What? What did I do? I'm breaking your furnace. Can I get my wood back? Break your furnace! Breaking the game. I'm breaking the game. Bug hunting. I want my wood back. I'm cheating. My wood. Actually, let me just use. Nope, can't use the bucket. Uh-oh. It stopped. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, well, that was fun. See what would happen. So it does still continue the burn outside. What's this, though? What is this? So this is the molten iron. Oh, yeah. So probably that's not supposed to happen, huh? Let's see. What happens if I put it... Can I do the... Nope, can't do that. What happens if I put it back in? Whoops, too far. Well, now I lost it. Well, gone forever. Threw it too far. Hopefully that doesn't cause a problem with my game in the future. Yeah, definitely gone. Is it some here? Clipping. No, don't see it. Alright. So what can I make with the iron? The hammer. Oh, I need 30. Not making the hammer. Because I only got me 13. I should have 16. I think they're right there. Here's one. So that's 14. I want my iron. Iron. There's one. And there's one. Okay. Ow. Now did I get them all? 16. Okay. We gotta fix that. Don't know what happened there. Somehow it clipped through. Well, at least I found them. So now I have all 16. Weird. I guess when the suction happened and they all came out somehow, three of them fell through. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I guess I could melt some more and make that. Do I have? How many? I have 48, 17. Okay, so I can make enough. Yeah, I can get more. So I can get that iron hammer. Whoops, not this. Now see, that's the thing. If you do add in more blocks, does if there's nothing in here. Thank you for the follow. Chai by I got Archer. Chibi? Hope it's Chibi Archer. Maybe it's Chai by Archer. Chai by Archer. Thank you for the follow. But if we take this out, okay, it still shows an iron black up there. So if you do add something like smelting copper, I don't know. Is it going to detect? I wonder how, if it would just change automatically if you got to change something. But right now, don't have to smelt the copper. There we go. It's still hot. Weird. I really bugged this out. Alright. 20. There, 20. What happens if I grab this one? Oh, can't grab anything when you're in that. Ooh. Weird though. Breaking everything. Oh, that one? Oh, okay. I think I got you. I think I get it. I get it. one. I'm gonna have to go chop down some trees. Tree chopping time. Actually, or should I make the? Did I get the? No, I actually no. You said there is no iron axe, I believe was the thing. So, copper axe. There it is. I'm not allowed to plant trees yet, so I want to leave those there. We'll go over here. Oh, yeah, I don't care for those trees over there. Because, you know, when I have some trees where I'm going to build, since I can't plant them. 2 and 3, right? 3 hits. Nope, gonna take 4. Timber! That should be good enough. Okay. No wood spared. Well, actually, I guess I lost. Oh, there it is. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I suck with this thing. I suck with the suck. um, 50. Get the furnace going, and then chop another tree or something. Need to get a baseball hat or some sunglasses. Alright. Let's try doing it the one way that you mentioned of lighting the grass from outside and then throwing it in. Or I don't even need the lightning grass because apparently there's still a fire burning in here. Maybe. I might. No, I guess it's just another. It's just glitched out. Alright. Get some grass in there. Not sure if the grass regrows. Probably not. these. Chink. And chuck. Ow! Chair. Oh yeah, that's right. You did add that blocks mined in the last 10 minutes. Should be 0 for me, because I don't think I mined anything yet. Unless you're talking, you might be talking Chibi, Archer. How about just Archer? Because I'm butchering that name. Oh, it's just a block. And I did not know that. So if the wood pieces are too small, you get nothing? I thought you still at least got one. I mean... So you're saying I would have got more wood if I didn't chop them down so much? So my problem is I end up not doing it the correct way. See, then I get it too big. That's the reason why I just kind of end up chopping them up. But 3, 2. So you're saying if it's too small, I got one. I did get one. Oops. But I do see you do get more from bigger pieces. So let's see here. Did I mine anything yet? Total mine blocks 907. In the 10 minutes, yeah, nothing. 10 minutes. My record is 13. The world record is 9,187. I mean, I'm assuming that would have been with somebody using a hammer. See, the hammer shouldn't count. I didn't get the block back. Don't know where it went. Oh. I forgot before that cools down. Run! $19 again. There we go. I don't know. Do I need to move? I can't move this. I would lose everything. I'm not sure what's going on with my furnace. Two iron sledgehammers. 3. Now it's counting 3. What's going on with my furnace? My furnace is broken. Put 21 in. But now it's saying I have 3. Something's glitched. I'm getting extra iron, I guess. Okay, it looks like I got all of those this time. $32. And plus extras? I don't know. Can I add in more wood? Ah, I'm too late. Maybe? Yeah, I'm too late. I gotta go get more wood. 3. Yeah, it's still running. Ah, it's up there. Okay. Poof. What the? Chop, chop, chop. Chop! Okay. Whoops. Oh no. Screenshot. How did I didn't know I hit teleport on both hands. Go get that. Actually, that might have been a Steam screenshot rather than the actual game screenshot. Duh. That whole time I had the wood, I was looking at the wrong color. I forgot. Light wood was the tree I was just getting done chopping a while ago. Can I mix the wood? Not sure if I can do that or not. I don't know, we'll see. I wonder if I actually probably could get away with just one. Yeah. No, whoops, I did want that. Chuck it in there. Imposter. Yeah, okay, wood is wood. Oh, that's right, you can use coal. Bunnies. if I could pick up the bunnies. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, whoops. Somehow getting that extra iron for free. Those red crystals make me look like... Oh, they... Maybe I didn't fully charge them, but they look like exclamation marks. Look like error message, like missing icons or something. Every time I see them. $10:30. Yeah, maybe like another half hour, maybe. Okay. Oh, live bunny rabbits. Yes, I can pick those ones up. Kill the rabbit. Come on with me, rabbit. Sorry. You're going in. Alright, rabbit. Weird. So then what you're saying is probably could even shoot a deer into there. He is lit. Oh wait, that's right. I got the flying the flying deer. Okay. Ah, good, good. That worked. Now, is it going to fly high again, or is it... No. Good. Well, like... Oh, it won't go in. Definitely not going to fit. I didn't realize all the arrows stay. I thought it was going to be able to glitch through like I do. But nope. Yeah. 90. See, what is going on? All bugged out. How you doing in there, rabbit? Now it's cooling down. Uh oh. What did I hit? Oh, knocking stuff in a trash can. Come on, hurry up, get up there. Still failing with this furnace. Hold on, I gotta Get the stuff out of this trash can in here. That goes there. What are those? Oh. Okay. Just knocking stuff off of a shelf. What happens if, yeah, that rabbit did. Now, almost there. Okay. Pull. Okay. Let it release on its own. Still bugged out. Oh well. While this is hot, can I instantly put more in? Do I have more? Yes, I do. Okay, that's all the wood. See what I can't melt more. Yeah, well, eh. Uh-oh. Broke it again. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Just take it out by hand. Alright, I didn't have the bucket close enough. Crystal ran out. PETA. Thank you, Archer. Is Archer? You have a, well, yeah. Well, have a good, safe day at work. And thank you again for the follow and stop by. Is Archer another person that just plays, or does he help you out with? Oh no, that's right. You said you're just a one person making this game. I didn't know if Archer. I was thinking Archer was like another dev, but that's right. I was told that there's only one dev working on this, which would be you. So that makes Archer just another person that just, makes videos on YouTube. Okay, cool. So just another cuber. I don't know. I gotta sneeze and it's not coming. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll need to, after this melts, I'll reload the world, see if it fixes the items. At 18. And then I'll have to try it again. Would hate to have to break this thing down and make it again. Chibi Archer? Okay. Thank you. Chibi Archer. Yeah, I never get any of anybody's you know, I don't pronounce any of the names for anybody that comes by. I'm always saying it wrong and having to get corrected. Guessing this is gonna be for paint. I need to make a chest, house. Well, I guess you don't really need a house yet in the game since there's nothing to have to defend against or hide from. But I'm gonna make one. But what time is it? 10:41. Probably only about another 15 minutes though. Let's see what I can get done. Come on, keep burning, because where's another? Any more rabbits? I don't know if that's gonna be. Yeah. No, I need to use. Actually, I could probably pick this one up. Yeah. Okay. That unlocked it too. Wait. Nope. Now it broke again. Okay, so place. Wait, I just picked up the grass. Okay. Yeah, I got locked up again with the right hand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not enough. Shoot. Crap. Or is it cooling? 98. Oh, I'm gonna have to just chop down one of these trees. Hurry up! I am the worst furnace person. Okay, it's still at 98. These blocks are just falling down. The rabbit's still in here. Here's my other ones that are just glitching through my furnace. So I think that's a bug. Oh, the coal. That's right, I could have used coal. I think I am going to have to break my furnace and remake it, unless it's a bug in the beta. I don't know if anybody else is having that problem or not. I do have coal. Okay, let's just try one grass, if that'll work. I'm hoping I don't need to because it's almost melted. Now I have 21, so some reason they're clipping through. That's where I'm losing them, my iron. Not sure why it's clipping through the furnace. Don't need to redo it. Okay. What? Small things? I call that a small thing. So you don't really think it needs to be fixed? If that's what you mean. Melting. So just gonna leave the feature in. Ah, okay. Shame. Hopefully they get it fixed. Because apparently I have like 8, but I don't know about this though. What's with this 8 of 20? Gonna have to wait for it to cool. But what happens if I reload? Unless I gotta wait for it to cool down. I think it automatically just saves, right? Okay, back to main menu. What happens if I reload the world? Let's see. Continue last world. Yeah, let's just do load world. Do. Okay. Let me fix this really quick. My screen over here on the desktop. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. I think. Yep, still says 8 of 20, so it's going to save it. Okay, I see what you mean. Features. Just like Windows 10 features. Do I have enough iron? 50, and I needed 60. 30. I only needed 30. Alright. Let's make this hammer. I assume I can use light wood, but I don't have any wood, so... Because, I mean, the crafting recipe specifically shows that colored wood. But... let's find out. Okay. But can I use lightwood to make the hammer? Or any tool? I'm assuming yes. That's a big tree. That didn't fall. Woo! Whoops. Yes. Alright, let's see if this works. Why am I not seeing my wood? That wood will work for the hammer. I thought I have to use, yeah, I see the 10 there, the processed. I thought I can use processed to make the hammer. But yeah, I see that. I thought I couldn't use that. Oh. Oh, I see. When you highlight the thing. Wood, any. Same type. Okay. Huh. Did not know that. But you can't burn that processed wood. Correct? I think that's what I remember you saying. I lost count. I didn't know I had 2 stacks there. Oh, you can also burn processed wood. Alright. I remember last time I thought I couldn't. Okay. Well then, yeah. I'll definitely always make it in the process then. Sweet. Hammer was 3 stacks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2. Whoop. What the? Oh, that's right. You can't do it that way. Actually, let me grab up here. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Almost pulled out a perfect amount. Okay. Not gonna charge enough in time. That's the shovel pickaxe. I don't need this one. Let's do that. Metal. What's a metal pod for? 11. Maybe just decoration. Benches. So I'm still missing 2 recipes. Ah, so you can make colored torches. Interesting. But no paint yet? Ooh, you do have a compass. Wall mount. Barrel. Alright. Metal pot is just decoration. You can also recolor existing torches by just touching them with a dye. Can I now? Even though I kind of lost. That's right, I lost my cave somewhere over there. Whoa. Do I not have any torches? I do not have any torches. Torch was, I believe, yeah, 2 wood and coal. Okay, so let's do the processed wood and 1 coal. Alright. So now I should have my torch. Place a torch there. And pick up a blue flower. Except for that it broke, so we'll go with the left hand. Aha! Sweet. Oh, wait. This was for my bucket. Nope. I think it's that. Yeah. It's something with the, I don't know what you call it, the telekinesis thing. That is what's unlocking the right hand when it does get locked up. Picture frames are cool because you can put any custom JPEG into them. Huh. Where does it pull that from? Like, as soon as I place the picture, is it just gonna like, do I have to do that from the main like desktop or something? Or do I get to like see in my headset like browse my folders on my local hard drive or something? And now I broke it again. Can I make it white? Oh, white makes it normal. How about green? And it's broken again. So what's breaking it? Is it the placing it thing? I can pick it up now. So if I pick this up, I touch that. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's find this bug, make it that, and now I should not be able to pick up, nope, able to pick up the grass. No clue. Not sure yet what's breaking it. But now I can't pick it up. And the last thing I did was this, the bucket. The bucket was the last thing I did. Do that. Now it's fixed. Use the bucket. Okay, there's the bug. I can reproduce it. The bucket's breaking it. Get back up here. Picture frames are cool. In Windows Picture Cube, it takes them from. Okay, so Pictures folder in the CyubeVR. Okay, you see all the ones in there in the game to pick from. Then why don't you just always pick flowers with your left hand? Right doesn't really have any advantage. It's the bucket that breaks the pickups. It seems quite sure about that now, but just using left hand for everything is an easy workaround. Another feature, right? If you pick up a flower or grass, you usually want to collect it anyways, and then the left hand has advantage over right hand anyways. Well, yeah, because of doing this, yeah. Yeah. But I'm right-handed. See, that's where it would be also nice of being able, if you could turn the bucket on with your left hand too. But I don't know what button you would make it, because that pulls the bow out. So the only way would be is making it, if you have to, like, say maybe have it grip the back of use your left hand maybe, and put it behind your back and pull the trigger to be able to pull the bow out from your back or something. But then to put it back, I don't know then if you just drop it and it not instantly goes back, or I don't know. That would be one way, but as a custom control maybe. Seem to like to do pick flowers with your right hand, drop a grab with your left hand. Correct. But just pick flowers with your left hand. Put it with. Yeah, I know. But I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. And if I was able to use this bucket in my left hand, I would actually be doing that. Yeah, I would. But see, it does the bow. So now I can't, yeah, but that's right. I wouldn't be able to walk. Okay. I'll think about it. Fine there. But still, you need to fix this. See? Now I can't use it unless I do this. And now, fixed. Until I use the bucket. Use the bucket. Now, it's broken. Broken. But, right, I think it's only with the flowers, though. Could that be something with the rabbit? Hey, rabbit. Whoops. Oh. Fine, I'll go down there. Okay, so we can't. I mean, it makes this no, because it makes that click sound. Just doesn't lift it up. But what if we? What if we do this? No, I gotta use this, which now, nope. I was hoping maybe that would maybe fix that, but just like the bucket deal, but nope, does not. Okay. Give me my iron back. New feature. Ah. But what about this one? I can't do this to it though. I think it belongs up here. But yeah, I actually have I tend to not use my left hand too much because, well, long story. But I don't actually have full control of it in a way. It's a little bit it's like weird. Not because I'm right-handed, but yeah. Left hand's a little bit like, almost like, I guess you could say paralyzed in a little bit slightly. Slight problem with it. But I can work around it. It's still weird that, but that it's only for like flowers, and I can still pick up other things. So at least it's just like flowers and grass that gets broken. So yeah, I can live with that for now. Well, oh yeah, I wanted to test out the hammer. That's what I wanted to do. Let's make I want to make a cave. Oh, actually, I know what I want to do. How many? I want to make a. How does that work? Wait, no, I need to place them. Okay. Whoops. This one. That's how it's done. Oh crap. I didn't mean to fall off of it. Ah, okay. Well, this is gonna be a problem. Well, actually not, because I wanted to use. Where's my processed? What kind of? Wait. Which wood does it give me? Those ones. Alright. So I want to put this in here. And out. Alright, I'm hoping this will help me find my way back, I'm hoping. Okay, let's try not to fall this time. Oh boy, if somebody was supposed to walk into my room right now, seeing me, that's really close to my head, if you know what I mean. They're probably wondering, what are you playing? Looks purple. Is that viewable from how far? Alright. He'll do for now. I would have liked it to be a little taller, but I need to get a lot more blocks. Maybe I'll use stone, though. Next time, get a lot of stone from the hammer that I'm about to make. Yeah. No, I mean, I already made the hammer, but you know what I mean. Let's do maybe do I want to go straight? Actually, it would have been nice making this. I should have made it closer to the mountain. Oh well. Let's pick. Where's sun at? How charged is that? Yeah. Need more. So then I can't paint these wood blocks. I'm guessing. Can't just like, no. It didn't look like there was like a paintbrush that you can craft. What's there? Flagstone. Dirt and stone. Oh, scaffolding. Maybe I should make a chest. Because my inventory... Yeah, I better make a chest. Yep, definitely. Get in there! Keep getting distracted. All this neat stuff and not being able to use my right hand. Wait, oh, I already made it green. It didn't look green a little bit ago. Yeah, I was waiting for these to charge. Shovel. I do have the shovel. And so let's head. Unless the hammer does work on dirt, I don't know. But nah, this shovel's good enough for dirt. What am I talking about? I know you're probably like, what's he doing? Just go find a cave. Well, I have a different idea. And plus I gotta go make a chest. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to collect all my blocks. Maybe you could use the crystal in a way to make a, like, for sprinting or something? I don't know. Well, no, I guess when you add in a hunger thing or something, if you do. Because yeah, I definitely could push in the left thumbs pad to be able to run a little bit faster. Just a little bit. Wouldn't mind having a little bit of a speed boost. I'd recommend to make a... Oh, that's right, there is an iron shovel, isn't there? That's also really powerful and only costs 1 iron. Copper works well too, but, well, you have iron. True. Okay. Whoops. And is my inventory full yet? Almost. Chest is 12 and 7. So the 3, 33, and then 1 in the front. Okay. Okay. Get in there. And do I actually, can I just, no. Also, maybe that would have been nice being able to just drag it out and then place it, but guess not. So let's do that. Sure, put it there. Okay. How's this work now? Ooh. Okay. This is stone. Iron. Put some iron in here. The animated water blocks. Take that back. Wood. That did not work. Can't put the wood in. Okay, there we go. What the hell was that all about? I forget how you grab more than one out of here. Is it just... Was it this way? No. Okay, when this is in your hand and you open up that, it drops. How do I thought there was a way of pulling them all out at once. What the? What did I... I can drag this? Huh. Interesting. Left hand pick into bucket directly, that takes full stack. So, aha! Thank you. If I can just remember now that. I did not... So grabbing it with two hands... Doesn't work on this guy though. Interesting. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, I knew about the moving of blocks that you place. What you said is, yeah, like this. But yeah, I didn't know about chest. But why can't I... There we go. Never mind. Now it's working. Let's put the iron in here, because since there's no durability loss yet, that doesn't matter. I really should make a. Yeah, I should have had a chest just for. Definitely doing this wrong, but what's this? The iron shovel. That's right. So I don't need this copper one anymore. Can you put? No, you can't put tools in the. Can't put tools in the chest, I guess. Uh-oh. That's not good. And there it is. Weird. Alright, let's just get rid of it, I guess. Unless, furnaces, the exception too big, can't move, but all other, nope. Okay, so I guess unless there's like a tool rack eventually. Otherwise, just get rid of it. Oh, wait. Nah. I was going to do double-handed shovel, but nah. Ooh, shovel. Let's see. So now... Sheesh! I should have looked at that chat quicker. Does this count as mines blocked, I wonder? Guess so. I left my chest open. Because that's the thing too. Chibi Archer, that when he asked about the bucket holding, I wonder, you know, is he using the index controllers as well, or was he using the regular Vive controller? Because maybe the Vive controller, I don't know, could be. Not sure how that one works. But yeah, I want to be able to aim it downwards when you're going through here, sideways. Because otherwise I got to turn sideways, I think. I don't know. Still not sure about using the bucket yet. I mean, at least the crystal helps. I don't know. I just can't get a perfect angle with the bucket. He is using. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure about. I mean. I think the bucket could use a little work. Unless it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Because see, if I do it this way, straight, then I'm fine. But sideways works for every once in a while, but doing some big pickups, it's easier just going forward with it. I don't know. Alright. I'm almost there. Can you place... I assume you can place dirt blocks, right? This looks awesome though. The sun coming in. Okay, starting to get to this on the stone. Now maybe go start working down, maybe. Woo. Maybe needs a little bit of a wider opening. I don't know. Oh, my crystal ran out already? Seems like the crystal's running out faster. Yeah, it is already dead. I think you nerfed the crystals. Okay. Now try out the hammer. What the? Pointer's stuck. I didn't nerf the crystals, you just never had so much stuff to pick up. True. But I locked something else up. So I can't. No. Broken. Pointer stuck is a rare bug that sometimes happens. Workaround, just use left hand for now. Can still use tools in right hand, I think. So not too much. Another feature, huh? Well, sort of. Like the touchpad doesn't work, so I can't change out of the shovel, so I can't get to my hammer. But every time I get out of the... It seems like it was... maybe if I do this... What if I... No, then it brings the stick. Hammer. How about... I just reload the world. Unless it's going to require a game restart. Ah, it's over here. Alright, yeah, when I figure that out, I'll definitely post it. Definitely seems like it's something when I was accessing my inventory. But definitely, yeah, okay, restarting does fix it. I mean, all I was doing was like this and had the shovel out. And had this and that. But yeah, if I come across something, I'll let you know. But it seemed definitely it was something with still having the shovel out, I believe, and then going into the menu. And then who knows what I was doing. Oh, I thought I had it for a second with because whoops, because what you can do is obviously when I release your hand with the index, it drops the shovel. Now if I have the shovel equipped, go into the menu, now see I'm releasing my hand. And now when I exit the menu, I'm still holding the shovel, even though my hand is like this. It's not showing it. I almost think it might have been something like that in a way that was locking it up, but it's not reproducing. So, don't know. But we'll see. It definitely did something. Going so quick when it happened, so. Alright, hammer time. Ooh. That sounds awesome. Now that's a good sound effect. Wow, that's loud. So if I want to beat this world record, I'm going to have to make 2 hammers, is what you're saying. But could I actually go quicker with one? It depends. Because I'm not going to be able to see though. Uh-oh. Ooh, another cave area. But it's like 10 minutes long, you're saying, of time. Never gonna find my way back out though, probably. And I don't know where the counter is. But 10 minutes long? That's a long time. Not even sure how many minutes I've been going for. Yeah, never gonna be able to find my way back. Probably, because that's another... Well, it's a good thing I play Beat Saber so much. I think I just beat the record. No, I didn't do it in 10 minutes. Yeah, I did. I did. I beat the record. With just one hammer, that's correct. Crystals! Uh-oh. No! Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. Shoot! And I didn't even do a good start either. Cat. And the cat's delaying me. Ow! Chair! See if I can beat the world record twice. Uh-oh. No! Is it still going? Yes, it is. all I got. I think that's it. Right? Yep. And wait a minute. I don't get it. I haven't hit the peak yet. Because I'm at the 10-minute mark, but every minute it's losing blocks or something like that. I think I'm there. Nope. Come on. I'm losing time. Okay. Calling it. Phew. What a workout. Now to find a way out of here. Hmm. No, you're only the fourth person to actually try to beat the record, I think, so there will likely still be people in the future who will beat your record, but very nice, definitely. Cat is probably thinking, yeah, I got that right. Looks like he's hammering like crazy. By the way, the game always submits the score and see around once every 1 to 2 minutes, so don't close the game just after finishing the record thing. Whew. So, like, when you say don't exit this, the game, or you talk about the... Anyway. Oh, yeah, it should get submitted. Unless you're saying when I go back to the main menu. Whew, hold on. I gotta get a towel. 1 second. Okay. Let's see here. How to get out of here. Whew. Oh boy, it's freaking Jack and Junk Cash. I just beat the record. Their score submitted to Steam is currently what? Only 1422. Give it a couple more minutes. It'll, because you can see right here. Oh, wait a minute. Total mind blocks in 10 minutes. Total mind blocks last 10 minutes. But my record's right here. Oh, I see. It'll update. It did, the 1422, but it'll update in a little bit to 19. It's still catching up. Yeah, because it doesn't, like, because it's keeping up with from the, so as soon as you start hitting a block, it's, yeah, very confusing. So how do I get out of here though, is the question. I'm gonna have to mine up, I guess, somehow. Is that working? Yeah, that's working. Okay. Too bad it doesn't tell the name of the person. Let me out. Okay, I think I'm hitting dirt. Uh-oh. No more torches. Hey, bridge goes. Thank you for the hopes. Even though almost about done. How do I need to make a torch. Actually, I can pull out my shovel. Maybe. Thank you, Ronan Lab. Hold on 1 second. As soon as I get out of here, I just beat some record. A little bit tired. If I can get out of here. I didn't make any enough. I wonder if I can pick up this torch over here as soon as I can see. Actually, I'll just make a torch here. Whew. No, not all F4 Jack. Hi, Bridget. Yeah, it's still early beta. Sorry I'm out of breath at the moment. But yeah, it's didn't I see Ronan also hosted this thing? Isn't showing me my messages. Oh, there it is, down at the bottom. But yeah, thank you both of you for the host. But yeah, it's like Minecraft. It's still early beta and alpha, but definitely you don't have VR, do you? I don't think. I need to make a torch though. If I brought wood, yeah. I think 5 was it, and 1 coal. But yeah, I was just beating a record, and so just kind of was hammering away at stuff. And this way. Whoops, too many. Alright. No, that's not the torch. What's the torch recipe again? 2. I'm way off. There we go. Alright. And yeah, and Stonebrooks is actually the developer who's in chat. Torch. There we go. Now let's get out of here. Okay, that's dirt. I want out. Get me out. There we go. Whew. Not too bad. I just did a big U. Alright. Let's check out. I think you said that the world record updated. Get out of my hand. I need to get water. Yeah, you can turn that off, but apparently everybody likes having they call it astronaut or something, dear. Right? There's somewhere you can turn it off. But yeah, they every time you shoot them, they fly. But yeah, again, there's not much besides just at the moment. A lot of nuts! Thank you for the nuts, Bridget. Yeah, they still are. I mean, yeah. From what I'm reading on their Discord and from what Stonebrooks has been telling me, he is going to be eventually adding in like hostiles. I hope. I told him I want him to be able to at least be able to plant a tree and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely I hoping It's gonna be really good. I mean, it really is good, but I like it a lot. But again, yeah, there isn't much of no missions or anything like that type, like exactly like Minecraft that you're used to. But we're getting to progress. I mean, I certainly recommend it. But and then just like the furnace, which you can only smelt iron at the moment, but you gotta even chop up the pieces, and then you suck them into the bucket. Unless they're too big, then yeah. One more time. But the furnace is really nice when it works. Do I have yeah, I do have. So he was saying I can light these. Wait, not that. Not that way, not that way. I need to do it this. Wait a minute. How do I... There we go. That's right. So put the wood in. Actually, I'm going to need more. What did I... Oh, yeah, I put it over there. Whoops. Maybe not. Let's do it this way. We'll just throw this wood in. Thank you for following, Senator Rose. Get some grass. Oh wait, I gotta put the iron in. I think I left that in the chest. No, you wouldn't think, Stonebrooks, that it's early. It's still early. Game without any survival. Game can be finished building game without any survival stuff, etc. Okay, well, yeah. That stuff will just be extra stuff on top. Well, I definitely hope that you do get more into it. There's the iron. Whoops. Iron. Where did you go? There you are. Get the iron in. And 20. Okay. Grab the flint. Light it up. So right, that hasn't updated yet. All right. Heat. Got the cast in there. Get some water. Where's my water? I can't see. There it is. One second. Alright, and then I really like how he has this effect. think I got enough wood in there, yeah. Guess I could throw some coal on if I need to. Doo-doo-doo. Why is it not muting? There it goes. Now, Stonebrooks, yeah, you're still here. I assume this definitely is only VR, right? I mean, I guess it makes sense that it would have to be with the way you have all the... Well, yeah, it's CyubeVR, so definitely wouldn't have any non-VR though. Ooh. But the graphics are just wonderful. And the animations. Almost there. How did I do that? Whoops. Of course, you still got these weird controls with the sometimes with the controllers of a VR, but gotta get used to. I could push this back here again. Get that out of my way. Final score is submitted to Steam, but the world record number in the game is only updated every 20 minutes. Okay. It is assumed that likely world records aren't broken that often, so an update every 20 minutes for downloading the newest. That seems fair. Oh, it did it again. Iron. That's cooling down. That can be enough to get it back up. I really am not having luck with your furnace. Always doing it wrong. Get in there. I gotta get some more wood. And I keep forgetting to do it into the refined wood as well that you were suggesting. Chop, chop, chop. Do this. Oh, that's right. I can't. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can. Come with me, rabbit. Okay. Get the wood. Actually, or did it melt? Nope, still 91. Now that should certainly... that should definitely work. If you just pick up the ones that fell through the bottom and put them at the top, that is easy. Well, true. If, you know, searching for them. I suppose, you're right. I guess I could have just done that, huh? But now there's 21. Didn't think about that. Good call. Alright. Almost there. Finally. Rabbit. Yay. And grab it. There we go. Whoop. Come on. Grab it. Let's just go with the left hand since I'm having a problem with the right. Oh, that's right. I don't have to hold that down. Alright. That does that. So, does the rabbit ever die, or just known as the hell rabbit now? And we're done. Sweet. So, all right. I think that's probably all I'm gonna do for now. Because after, wait, did it update the record yet? Oh, just a little short. It's almost there. I don't know how many hours ago you said something about you'll stop. Yeah, I know. But then I got caught up in that world record and needing to do the hammer. Yeah, I was going to end, what? At 11? What time is it now? 12:30. Well, I mean, like I said, your game, I like it. I mean, definitely can't wait for if, you know... I keep telling you that. I mean, you know, can't wait to see what you keep adding in. Even though I know you're saying it's kind of like complete or whatever, but I just wish I had you know, architecture, I don't know, art design to come up with something to build. But it is beautiful, and like I said, I still want to be able to grow a tree. I want to grow a tree. And fix the right hand thing. But if you can't, I understand. And fix the rabbit thing. Is that rabbit still on fire? Yes, it is. Oh, did I ever try seeing if I could make it red? I don't know if I did. think I did. Yeah. Alright. Did it update yet? No. Tuesday updates. The thing I couldn't... The power... True. So if I go to a desert, the glass... Okay, yeah, you can't create glass yet in the furnace. That would be nice. Definitely for, yeah, if you make like a... Yeah, didn't think about that of Windows. And fixing the right hand thing too. Yep, still 18,959. Guess I can finish doing what I was doing. Collect some of the stuff that I. No, this is what I want. Torch. Even though I probably should make a couple more torches before going in. I can do it for a minute. Wait, did I? I don't have any wood. How many do I? Got tons of dirt, though. That's for sure. Whoops. More torches. What's that give me? Like 3 torches? Where did that go? That was stone, dirt. Let's do this. Yeah, that's the right one. Get my X. Where'd all the blacks go? Over there. Oh, I forgot to charge my crystal. Did I have another one in? Yeah, I did. Not fully charged, but... Okay. Make a couple more torches. Let's just make all the torches. Connect. Yeah, that's good for now. No, that still needs charge. Where did I enter? And over here? And then I went down there, I guess. Huh. And I took off into the abyss. Alright. Hopefully it's updated by now. No. Now, was there only just regular stone if you're still here? Stone bricks? Yeah, stone bricks? Or is there, like, you know, marble and granite or anything? Like, or is it just, whatever, just stone? Oops. Don't break that. It's just stone. Okay. I didn't find a desert yet in this world, did I? I don't think so. Did it? Oh, my crystal. Before I forget that. Or did I pick it up? Nope. Get over here. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's go put a couple things in the chest. I should have carried it with me, actually. Why didn't I do that? Oh, and that was it. You know, you're still need to add the durability thing into the. Now that would make the world record hard to do. Because then, well, not necessarily. I guess you could craft a whole bunch of but then it's gonna delay the process a bit. I wanted to make another chest. What wood do I got to use? I would have to refine more wood. Let's do this. That works. I like that. Just using building right out of the chest. That's a good idea. Interesting. Copper, I believe it was. 7? Whatever. And then they went on the bottom, I believe. Gonna make something though. What to make? I have to sleep on that and come up with something. Can you make metal blocks? Is that a thing? Use up all my iron. I guess you can just leave it as iron ore. Or can you not place those? No, you can't place iron ore down. So you can always smelt it. Okay. chest. Oh, my crystal. Because the sun's going down. I don't want it to... Where'd you come from? Okay. Yeah, it's fully charged. That is insane. I'd call it a bug that your local score says 19 and the one submitted to Steam says only around 100 difference or something. No, it's not good enough. Oh. Crafting right out of the chest is actually the ideal way to craft in CyubeVR. Others need way longer than you to figure that out. Huh. Metal blocks are in the workshop. Oh, that's right. I forgot all the I'm probably going to have to get some of that stuff if I'm actually going to want to design something, since that's where I did see a ton of different type of items. I want to see more of those, what people were doing with like the LED or graphics things. Like there's like a Mario one or something. But nah, I think the, again, that'll update. I'm sure it'll update. Actually, wait, what did 18959? Oh, you just said XXXX. Okay, but get these out of the way. So, right, does grass grow back or no? I should put a torch over here. Let's make it green. All this dirt. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this dirt. Maybe just, like, delete it. Yeah, might have to delete it. Yeah, but we'll keep it for now. Till I see what I want to do. Make something. Oh, that's right, you can't open that up with that open. Oh, I had wood there. I could have threw that in the furnace. That's... I think that's dirt. Let's put all the dirt in one box. Chest, not box. Duh. Dirt. Okay. And... Wait a minute. I know that sound effect. That's the same sound effect that they use in that meat game. Mount your friends. I heard that sound effect before. Grass doesn't grow back. Grass/flower planting is needed. Same as tree planting. Rabbit's still on fire. But hey, the mind in 10 minutes thing is quite new beta feature. Beta features are expected to not yet be fully perfect. True. True. That is true. But I think it's gonna... I think it'll eventually. But alright. Then yes, fine. I'll finally call it. Oh. That is why I think you're having a problem with what you're coming up with growing trees, because those trees are pre-generated, like, they have the sound effects built into them. I know it, and those Unreal, I wonder if that's one of those blueprints, by chance, that you were talking about, that you did use. I bet you used the blueprint on the Unreal thing. You missed some message above. Did I? The sound effects respond to entry jazz. You missed some message above. Which message? In chat? Something you said or somebody else? That might explain the 100 difference. Maybe metal. Because my VR headset's getting really foggy, so you miss message above. The message where I said maybe I accidentally made it the last 10 minutes were and not the last 10 minutes here. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So, okay, you're saying it's not submitting your record, but this one, the total mind blocks the last 10 minutes. Well, wait a minute. But still, shouldn't but whatever this got to should be whatever that. Know what I mean? So it should work. Yeah, this sound effect right here is definitely from Mount Your Friends. Or at least they used it, I should say. Yeah, I'm not saying that you stole it. I know about the sound library thing, that, you know, all those kind of like the music I'm playing, you know, like royalty free type stuff, you know. But yeah, I had fun. Good workout from the record, but I can't see anymore because it is way too hot and still sweating from the doing that mining breaking, so it's time. Yeah, it's definitely time to end it. But thank you again, Stonebricks, for you know, sticking around again the whole time and you know, helping with explaining, you know, more about your game and everything. And I'm very happy, you know, helping to find the bugs and fix. And I'll see if I can still work on that cursor lockup that that you said that's been going on for over a year. Still can't get over the rabbit. But yeah, thank you again. How does this work? Yeah. So we had see if I remember GB Archer. You know, thank you for the follow. Thank you Bridget Goes for the host. Thank you Ronan Live for the host. And also thank you Bridget Goes for the 100 nuts. I wish I was able to change the naming of it, but I think only partners can do that, from what I hear. So yeah, thank you everyone. And oh yeah, and Senator Rosa, thank you for the follow as well. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to messages. Why? Who was the last person? Was it Croy that did the record, or was it Mika? Maybe it's Mika. Okay, so it was Mika. All right. Let's check it one more time. Oh well. But you're saying on Steam though? It's posting somewhere on Steam? The world record? Okay, the one before was Croy. I think that's what you said up above, was because you were saying that you were seeing it being posted somewhere. Pretty sure it said Steam. It is not publicly visible leaderboard. No, wait. It's in a not... I can't read. Only I can actually see the... Oh, okay. Okay. I just realized that you have different colored rabbits. Because that's a gray one, and then this is like a... Or is it just the sunlight? Maybe it's the sunlight. It hasn't snowed in a while, either. It's rained. Unless maybe I mined through the whole snow season. That's a possibility. One more flying deer. Actually, I want to... I keep going on. But no, it doesn't look like... I was thinking like if there was an easy way to just climb up that, just to get a aerial view. But that doesn't look like... The only way would be is place all the dirt. Just to get my the surroundings. Yeah, do that really quick. So one final thing. One final thing. That's good enough. Dirt. And we'll put it somewhere over here where it's, because otherwise, that's right, I'm gonna have to mine it all down. Well, dig it down. Or does a... I don't think so. I don't think a grass block, I don't think there's a fall effect, is there? No. No fall effect. How did I do that? How do I take this? Just pick it up, okay. Does that go back in the inventory? No. Probably could use a little... because this looks a little plastic. Maybe could use a little, like, cartoonish. We could use a little bit more of a metal, shiny, maybe look to it to get rid of that. Or is that stone? Maybe that's supposed to be stone. I don't know. But how do I stick this on again? Did you disable the snow maybe? I don't think so. I don't think it... I haven't seen snow on this beta version yet. No, it should be under gameplay, right? Snow is on neutral. And there's no, I thought there was a season, yeah, there it is, the astronaut deer, where you can turn that off or on. Button mapping view. Yeah, I don't see a season thing. I thought there was, but, well, that would be the season thing right there. Always. Well, let me try always. Snow should be more likely than rain. Don't make the landscape ugly by placing... Oh, fine, fine. Fine. I won't do it. It goes back to inventory. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. So, wait. No. How does it go back into inventory? Oh, like that. Okay. It wasn't sucking in. I had to actually place it in the bucket. Not sure if that's a feature. Not sure how I did that one thing a second ago. But yeah, I don't think my bucket... Yeah, the bucket doesn't suck it up. You actually have to like touch it. Maybe that you wanted that by design, I don't know. Alright. Fine. I'll finally end it. I'm just having fun though. But I definitely have to get going because I gotta turn on the AC and get this room cooled down. And so I can't see anymore with all the... It's too hot. Alright. Not really by design, just put it as... Okay. And let's take one final look at your torch is immune to sucking. Yeah, because you're in Germany and it's like let's see, it's probably now, if I remember correctly, now it's probably 9 a.m. or no, it was 3 a.m. when it was. So it's probably like 6. Okay, 7, almost. Let's check the record one more time. Yep, I guess then that's a bug. Not gonna update. I'm calling it 1900. Alright, well thank you again everyone. Have a good night. And we'll see you next time. Harvey Dent, can we trust?